Self-defense. We've got to do it. Not going to let me do this alone. Good deal. Good deal. I accept those terms. Hello everyone, The Ranks is here, and welcome back to Griftlands, as we did indeed fail our last, our first attempt, really, at the initial run, but it was hard fought. It was definitely a tough battle. If we would have won the negotiation, who knows, maybe it would have gone differently. So I wanted to start looking at some of this. So I noticed here, looking at the compendium, we can see the cards we've unlocked. We can see there are cards that are still locked. We have not, we have seen some enemy cards. It's interesting. Cards that aren't specific to a character. We've seen a lot of these. Oof, a lot of these have been unlocked. And then our own actual unlocked cards, we have, yeah, battle, negotiation. Right, so we can sort of see the brackets here, and then the people we can see. Actually, wait, it says nope. Okay, so we can see who we've met and who we've unlocked boons for. Right, and then of course we see their death loot as well. Very interesting. And then as we go here to crafts, we can see what's seen and what's been installed. Right, fairly neat. There's actually quite a few of them. And then we have grifts. Now these are almost like mini achievements, it looks like. So look at these. Beat bosses to get 2. Win a brawl with any character. That's fun. Any character's campaign. Complete a daily challenge. Right, some pretty neat stuff. So I was like, but what are these little arrows? Well, as it turns out, these arrows are perks, right? So we have 5 of them from the grifts that we've completed, and we can take, by unlocking 4 more perks. If we unlock 4 perks, we can actually take 2 perks into the next round. Pretty exciting. Fatigue starts 1 turn later than normal. Start your run with an additional 75 shills. That seems like that would drop off. Once per day, drink and eat without any repercussions. Ooh. No, see, I like this one right here. At the start of the game, 1 random person will like you. I think that's... New pets are immediately trained. That seems fun. The first graft you install is immediately upgraded. Let's do that one. That's fun. Yeah, I want that. Can we just... Bingo. Can you go over there? Maybe? No. 6 tier 1 perks to open up this one. 6 tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. Wow. 1 perk from this run, 2, and then... Okay, so definitely we need to play more and unlock more. I'm thinking extra 75 shills is probably not bad. Pets being immediately trained, 1 person likes you, and then maybe tough constitution. 10 shills every time you use an item card with a charge. Oh, interesting. Well... This one's not bad. No, I'd like to take Tough Constitution. Alright, there we go. So that's 5. 1 more and we'll unlock tier 2. And but we need to complete more grifts to do all of that. But as we have our perks, I don't know if they're going to let us choose our perks. I think we have to start the game. So if we start, and we choose to play as Sal, and we click, let's see, oh yeah, here we go. Outfits locked, custom game, no, prestige locked. We are going to grab some perks, right? So what can we get? I definitely like premium quality. The first graft you install is immediately upgraded. That seems really valuable because those grafts were crazy awesome. I almost wish we had way more of them. New pets are immediately trained. We got the robot dog. I don't know, can you train a robot dog? Maybe I should have gone and got one of those one of those feral pets down at the. Let's do that. Let's plan on. We'll take this perk and let's plan on getting a trained pet. Or we just start with extra money. Ooh. One random person will like you. My gut says that's if that was one random person will love you, I'd be like, obviously we'll take that. But no, let's start with a pet and an upgraded graft. I think that's good. And then of course the negotiation deck, we can see it's pretty much the same as we remember it. And then same with the battle deck. Yeah, about like we remember it. We did unlock cards, but I don't think they start in our deck. We have to find them during the run. And of course we have no new outfits. Let's just go ahead and
You've never been
start it up
back
then.
Down from a challenge. You enter the Grog and Dog, shrugging off the weird sense of deja vu that hits you. First thing is to find your old friend Fish, who might have a lead on where to find Casio.
That's right. A weird sense of deja vu. Alright,
How about it?
I started to think you might have gotten mugged for you made it through the door. I do feel ready for a fight. Should serve me well. First breath of fresh air in 10 years and you get straight to the point. But you need to make friends. Next card played is played twice, then destroy it. Destroy after one use. Ugh. Give you something every time you start over. Oh, that's fun. Ooh, rugged compression gear. Maximum health and resolve. Book of Caldreshy poems. Draft 2 negotiation cards. Oh, I don't like this one. The next card is played twice, then destroy it. Yuck. Yuck. Destroy is a permanent removal of a card? Who would want that? Ugh. Gosh, I'm tempted to go for the compression gear, but really, I want these negotiation cards.
Yes, impacto.
Swing people to your side and you might have a chance, right? Ooh, gain 2 influence and apply 3 composure. Damage of the next card played is this turn is doubled with the evil eye. No, I like this build rapport. We kind of went for the hostility last round, and I'm thinking this time we go more for the influence. Right? Try to be less aggressive. Let's build rapport. And then we got another one. Lose 1 influence. Draw 1 extra card at the start of your turn. Ooh. Ooh, that's duplicate one of your arguments at random. Oh, those are both really good, actually. This is a manipulation. This is a diplomacy. You could duplicate an influence. A tactical mind lets us draw. I think we take elucidate. I think that's the way to go with that. All right, and then let's see if we ask about Casio. You lined up work for me real fast. You some kind of mover here? Nah, I just know people and people know me. You don't need to go after Casio, kid. I have enough work to keep you busy. Spent my childhood in a lumen pipe because of her, and now she's worth more money than either of us can count. She's more dangerous than either of us can figure. You go after her, she'll clap back with a knife for each kidney. Oof. I may have extras to spare, but she only got 2. I worked off a lifetime's debt in 10 years just so I could get back here and settle the score. If you were my friend, you wouldn't be telling me to drop it. Oh, Hesh, that ain't what I meant. You know it ain't. I'll give you a roof, a bed, and at least 1 good meal a day. You live your life the way you want, it's yours. Last time we asked about Havaria, I think. Or didn't we? Last time I feel like we didn't ask about these. What do I owe you for all this, Fish? A cut of my takings? Hesh, no. Left my bounty hunting days behind me. I owed your parents once. I don't like leaving debts unsettled, even the dead folks. They were decent people. Sal Falon. Watch you don't end up like them. You know, even when you pay off the debts, the Derek still owns your name. I'm an Ick Derek now, or so they tell me. Yeah, that's some messed up bladder rack, though. Yeah. Help me get my bearings. Yeah. Debt brokering. Okay, we did ask about Havaria, so we know about all that. We could ask about the annex. The Annex can't be a popular move. Most come here to get away from the Admiralty. It ain't. Both the Spree and the Cult are in arms about it. The Spree because they're criminals, the Cult because they profit off the labor more than anybody. The Cult's holding a big shindig in a few days, their usual wheeling and dealing in the name of the divine. Word is the Admiralty is going to use it to make their proposition, mandatory citizenship. It's going to need to be a mighty good pitch to convince the Cult, and I wouldn't pass the Spree to set fire to the whole affair if they can. Fish casts a dour eye over the bar like it's a garden on the near side of winter. Suffice it to say, kid, tensions are real high. Okay, let's get some work. Got people in my pocket. So we've got a Jake's Lifter, a civilian foreman, and the Cult of Hesh Zealot. They're easy people to find. Tell them I sent you and they can settle your tabs by giving you work. Get that done, and you get a plate of popped Ushnu eyes on the house. Okay, so first thing I've noticed in replaying this is that the quests are different and the people are different, which I kind of sort of expected, but it threw me for a loop. So it looks like our guard of the bar is not, is Koff this time. Smuggler has a reputation for negotiating steep fees for his services. Perhaps the origin of the Havarian phrase coughing up the cash. He was a guard at a different bar last time. Do we know what he... Yeah, we don't know anything about this guy, really. And there's no lore. So Fish made it sound like we would get a free meal once a day, but we don't. We got to pay 22 shills for it. So I'm not really stoked about that. I do like brain gills, though. I feel like we should have used this from the early beginning. 3 additional experience and expend and replenish for negotiation cards. Solve, destroy. I think purchasing brain gills early is a smart move, and we're going to do that this time. And then immediately go looking for work. So let's see. I'm tempted to take a job. Remove a card from one of your decks. I don't know if I know enough about the cards to really do that yet. Shills and bonus shills. I like that. Shills and upgrade and negotiation or battle cards. So these are all battle and negotiation focuses. This is the cultist. I kind of want to work for the cultist, but I kind of don't. Opal needs some help making deliveries. See, this is working more for the... Okay, debt collection. I want to do more of an honest work, and I like the idea of getting just a bunch of money. I kind of want to get as many shills as I can, as I think that's the best way to control our destiny. So let's go here. You happen upon a luminary standing off to the side of the road deep in thought. Greetings, Grifter. I need your help, and I'm at your mercy unless you give it. Murkoff motions towards a pile of dirty canisters, one of them leaking a noxious orange fluid. I require assistance carrying this spark. Surely you have time to assist the will of Hesh, or don't you walk in the shadows? Yeah, I'll carry it for 50 shills. Saddle me up and call me a pack mule. Wouldn't be the first time. Thank you. Although you may be a heathen, your actions will ripple through the tides. Come with me. Luminary heads for the road, leaving you to follow with the spark in tow. 50 shills, but what's the catch? I'm sure there's going to be a catch. I'm not going to like. Yep. You don't make it very far down the road before you're confronted by a spark Varen, her face pallid from exertion. Stop right there. Where'd you find that spark, Grifter? I'm holding it for a friend. That luminary there? Not likely. That spark is stolen. I was transporting it to a supply station. So how'd it end up with my luminary friend here? Ask your slippery pal. I just got up to take a leak. Now the luminary might want to remember we got a truce in play. The Hessians don't touch spark, and we don't touch lumen. We both play by the rules, and we keep Havaria from all-out war, don't we? Murkoff will hate me if I hand over the spark. Yeah, I think we can convince Telomere to back off. I want to get better at this negotiation. I think this is the way we want to play it. Hesh will support the rightful endeavor. So we got appropriator argument, and let's see. The prayer of Hesh, 2 resolve and 2 composure to a friendly argument at the start of Sal's turn. Oof. Oh my. That's a pretty reasonable argument, and of course it's going to be attacked. So I'm thinking let's brain gills and let's put some let's duplicate one of our arguments at random. Boom, 2 prayers of Hesh, and then we'll apply composure and composure. Look at that. I can make this work out for you. Just trust me. I'm playing this slick. Can you even hear yourself talking? Card stolen. This argument is destroyed. All cards are returned to Sal's hand. Sal gains 2 vulnerability. Appropriated. All business. For each hostility card you draw. No joke. Well, that's not gonna work. Look, we're gonna gain some influence, and I'm gonna talk you out of this. And I'm also gonna talk you out of this, actually. Just listen here. Okay, so we got a couple of stacks of vulnerability, but that's fine. You just gotta listen to reason here. We're helping out. You have to try harder to convince Telomere than that. Card stolen, build rapport. This argument is destroyed, gain 3 vulnerability. You're kidding me! This is horrendous! Okay, you know what? First of all, we're just gonna start putting this down here. We're just gonna keep gaining influence, yep. And I guess we'll add composure to this one. But it's not gonna stop it from... That argument's gonna be destroyed, the straw man argument. Yeah, Telomere is not buying it at all. So now we've got extra vulnerability, stealing more of my cards. That's ridiculous. No, we're just gonna keep... We're gonna keep fast talking. Accept 2 vulnerability. Apply 2 composure on 2 random friendly arguments, and then expend consideration. No. We're gonna have you stammering here. Yeah, exactly. Get some of your own vulnerability. Telomere is holding out for a better argument. You better try harder than that. Oh, you're going for another straw man argument? Look at all that. Look at all that composure. No. See, you're thinking about this all wrong. Here's how it is. Okay. If I have to threaten you, you don't want it to get bad here. Let's look at our negotiation cards. See, I don't like this. Lose 1 influence but plead. I mean, it's free. I guess that's the thing, right? Is you get to make a hit for free. Improvise a card from your discard pile. Ergo, therefore, concurrently. I like that. Let's do that one. I mean, we could decline and just take the 10 shills. This might be the best option sometimes. Oh, choose one of 3 cards. Yeah, if it's improvised for 3 cards, let's take that, because then we get a choice. You want to take on even a lone Luminari Baron? We're alone out here. We make the rules, and right now, I don't see much of a reason to keep you alive. Fine, keep the spark. There's more where that came from, Luminari. A lot more. How's the Lumen Harvest faring, huh? The Baron leaves and Murkot exhales. You've been licked by Hesh's blessed tongue, Grifter. That's why I hate Heshian blessings. Let's continue. Okay, sure. We just carry the spark. You arrive at a small outpost constructed around a strange relic. That's it, Hunter. Thanks for your assistance. Just place the spark under the tarp if you don't mind. You drop the spark and cover it with the tarp. Murkot is visibly relieved once it's out of sight. What's that look for? Is there something on my face? Hesh's work often requires discretion. It occurs to me I have no way to assure yours. Not true. That's what you paid for, after all. So with our business concluded, I'll be going now. Just as you're about to leave, a priest emerges from the outpost with a bark of dismay. Trespasser, what do you think you're doing in this holy space? Priest, this is a hunter I hired to carry the spark. You hired a common grifter? Uh-oh. I can't carry the accursed fuel. You can, Luminari, and you should have. That's why you exist, to prostrate yourself before the abyss. Oh. You are no priest, you're a holy thug, the least of Hesh's reach. Did anyone else see you? There were some barons, but... Barons? How have you failed so completely? I'm gonna try to back away slowly. You decide to leave before blades come out. You take 2 steps back, but the priest's attention snaps to you. I'll just, you'll stop right there. Each breath you take threatens to release the secret of our outpost. Clearly, it's Hesh's will that you should die here rather than betray us. You are the aggressor. No. Murkot's gonna defend me. I'm gonna make a case for myself. Who brought me to you, if not Hesh itself? Hesh will support the rightful endeavor. See, exactly. Zeal. Ooh, an argument of zeal. Couple of arguments being deployed. We have this composure. We don't really have anything going against us, though. So I'm thinking we'll threaten the zeal, and then we'll play some fast talk. Maybe a little bit of composure for us. I think that's valid. You dare insult an acolyte of Hesh? Oh, uh-oh, what do we have? Wrath of Hesh. Targets all enemy arguments each turn for 1 to 2 damage. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay. So let's brain gills, and then we'll build rapport, get some of that influence, and then we'll fast talk the Wrath of Hesh away, and then we're also going to fast talk the Prayer of Hesh. This is what you need to think about here, huh? Listen, this is how it is. Dare insult an acolyte of Hesh? Well... Duplicate one of your friendly arguments at random? Yeah, let's do some of that. Another influence. Oh, I love it. Let's get 3 composure. Improvise a card. What we need is some damage. Deploy bait. But, okay, so if I deploy Gossip for bait, no, let's take Debate, because here we can take Inspiration. So what we'll do is we'll debate with this one, and then we'll use our own Inspiration to shut down all this damage on our argument. This can go easy, or this can go hard, after all. Tithe. Restore 2 resolve for every enemy argument. Well, we definitely have quite a few arguments, so they're going after our influence. That's okay. I think we're going to fast talk this one. And we're going to get more influence and apply composure to it. Look at that. Oh, I should have done that first. Oh well. It doesn't boost the damage like Dominance does. It's a resource. It just maximizes the damage that your diplomacy cards deal. So I think the real thing is here, if we use this, I'm on your side here. Do we not? Oh no, I used that wrong. Oh no, I totally did use that wrong. Whoops. Here, we can make an observation, yep, and fast talk. Yeah, you're not going to have much longer in this negotiation. You're starting to get on my nerves. Oh no, you're starting to get on mine. See, got that. That diplomacy is powerful stuff. Although it helps to have no rumors against you and an acolyte of Hesh defending you. Gain 2 influence at the end of your turn. Lose 2 influence. No. This build rapport is good. I like this one a lot, but then you only need so much influence, right? If you're not spending influence, then really you're just maximizing your... I think this is a valid argument to take Tactical Mind. I think that's a good one. And then we are going to upgrade Elucidate. So duplicate one of your arguments at random and it doesn't expend. Duplicate a chosen argument. Oh. I think it's easier to control depending on when you have an argument. If it's not expended, I think this is the better choice, I think. If we get to choose the duplicate a random argument and then we get to hold on to the card. I got the job done. Seems to me Hesh meant for me to be here. So trust in Hesh that I'll keep your secret. It's true that Hesh's abyssal tides can't be seen from the surface. Why would Hesh send you? Keep your mouth shut and I'll allow you to use this place for rest. At worst, you'll find the faith. At best, you'll be where I can keep an eye on you. Ooh. Okay, and Murkot likes me. That's fun. What sort of Hessian mask? Again, with these destroy cards. That seems like specifically for boss events. Spar. Why would I spar? This will gain up to 5 random battle card experience, lose 5 HP. Interesting. Tell me about this place, Murkot. What's the deal with this outpost? It's an outpost. Yeah. Does it have something to do with the auction? You keeping a treasure hoard here, or let's just say I won't suffer even the slightest Hessian trinket falling into the hands of those spark barons. Some of us keep the faith, even when a treaty would have us do otherwise. Oh, I see. So you're stirring the pot that the Admiralty have kept at a nice simmer for 20 years or so. No. I mean, no. It's more than that, but also it's nothing. Mind your own business. Yeah. Tell me about Frinna. She's kind of a difficult person, huh? No, this is not... Oh, come on, we're friends, aren't we? If you can't vent to me, who can you talk to? They're extremely principled. I would be honored to have half her conviction, but she doesn't always believe in my potential, so I have much to prove. You want me to speak and think poorly of her? I know, and I understand why. You get strength from opposing those who are powerful, but I'm made stronger by her resolve. Tell me about this Hesh. I don't believe in this Hesh thing. Kind of spent too much of my life grit deep in Lumen for that. But it must be nice to have so much guidance. You're not the only heathen to presume so, but Hesh is not a god of purpose. Hesh's whims are like tides, and we are but flotsam at their mercy. Ooh. Only when you accept this can you truly be free. Hesh's whims tried to keep me on the derrick, sucking up sea sludge. I think it's safe to say that way of life isn't for me. Perhaps now, but maybe not always. Hesh is eternal, and so it can afford to wait. Let's see what Frinna's got for us. A blessing. Ooh, restore 15 resolve. For a blessing or sparring. I'm not entirely sure what the deal is with this auction. My parents dug up relics in Groutbog for a living, but I never once saw anything I'd call holy. Spark Barons wish to return to the starfaring ways of the Vagrant Age, so they only rebuild what they find rather than truly learn from it. Perhaps a small lesson is called for if you can stomach the sermon. Yeah, go on. The relics of the Vagrant Age are from a time before the Abyss. The waters of fate were stagnant and the starfaring people grew fetid. Seems odd considering they were free to leave this planet. Their bodies were free, but spiritually they were bound. We keep our chains close because they remind us, but also they give us power. After all, it was something the Starfarers did that woke Hesh from the Abyss in the first place. Well, you don't mean literally. Hesh doesn't actually live out in the ocean. The ocean runs all the way to the planet's core, and yet the Starfarers did something to stir the slumbering Hesh. There may be other dormant gods waiting for a similar upheaval. I, for one, would be interested in knowing how to wake them. Oof, that is a tall order. Tell me about this place. What are you doing here? It's none of your concern. Oh, I hate it when people say that. Keep your secrets. Hesh admires a meddler, Sal, but I don't. Just mind your own business. Tell me about your friend. What do you wish to know? He's a Luminari, one of the cult's trained enforcers. He comes by his faith honestly, unlike some of the clerical members of the church. Sounds like you have an axe to grind. I shan't name names, of course. Tisk. Luminari are the most diligent of the throng. They go where priests cannot and do what needs to be done. I think Murkot wishes, however, that he had a different lot. He wonders what he would look like in priestly robes, I think.
Keep your
Is that
paw.
bad? Only when it prevents him from doing the work a luminary is meant for. Yeah, I could see that.
Coupel son.
If we succeed here, though, it might just be possible. Okay, sure. I'm thinking I want that sparring, honestly. 5 HP seems like a simple thing to get. I'd like to spar. You must be getting antsy out here all alone in the woods with only stick in the mud for company. Want to spar? I must be vigilant. I never know where Hesh will see fit to deliver me. That's a yes, of course. You and Murkot spar across a patch of dry dirt. It's hard work, but you both learned something. 1 experience, 1 experience, 2 experience, 1 experience. Not bad. When it's over, you each take a moment to collect yourselves. Next time, you might just beat me. I look forward to it. And I know you hate hearing this, but may you walk in the shadows. That's okay. 5 health, I can handle that. That's a small price to pay for some battle experience. So now we could continue. Oh, see. Do we continue working with the cult? I think we should. So at first I was focused on the reward, right? Like shills, getting bonus shills, but now I'm like, this is working with the Hessian cult, and I think that synergizes with what we just did. So let's head up that way. Okay, a lot of patrons here. We got 3 different Admiralty. Telomere. Telomere? Hello again. Oh, we did not upset them. We convinced them to leave properly. Okay, that's good. Neutral still. I like that. Good bartender knows how to mix a drink. The better bartenders know how to fix a fight. Urquhart does both. Spicy noodles, zesty noodles, hearty noodles. Yeah, I've seen these. I don't really want to spend my shills on that just yet. Who is this? Stolo has a name that slips off the tongue like a spit. You'll doubt he'll turn the other cheek in response. Cult of the Hesh Luminary. Aye. Let's leave that person be. Let's talk to Braille. Braille gulps brine and breathes salt like he's spent one too many cycles dunking for Hesh. Okay, another day in the feud, huh? Let's do it. I hear you're looking for some muscle. Tell me, do you walk in the shadows? Kind of. I'm familiar with them at this point. Listen, if this is going to turn into a sermon, I already got one of those today. I suppose you'll say that's not what I'm paying you for. You haven't paid me anything yet. If you got the shills, I'll do what you need done, just don't expect me to believe in it. Perhaps that's all one can expect in these trying times. I mean, take it or leave it, really. Frenian, Cult of Hesh Priest, has been telling lies about Hesh, and people are listening. I need your help talking some sense into her. I could do that. And then we get to remove a card? Sure, let's do that. Spend 1 influence. Deal an additional 4 damage. Ooh. No, but uppercut? Gaining 1 power? I mean, that's... Gosh, can I look at my deck here real quick? So I don't even have an uppercut in this pack, and we do have a lot of ways to get influence, though. Right, we can use our instincts, we can build rapport, we can elucidate our influence. This pushes us into really strong territory with negotiation. But then we end up a little weak in the battle. That's okay. I think we need to synergize our negotiation and really just dive heavy into it, especially since we're taking this this run here. It's tempting. It's tempting to take the uppercut, but that's also 2 action. Yeah. No, we're gonna stick with intrigue. I'll do it for the money. Good, I know where Friniwin is holding court. I'll take you there, and you back me up while I talk some sense into her. We're just gonna talk, if we can. If that fails, well, I assume you're armed. Thought priests could only die by drowning. If Frinian can't be turned, then she's drowned already. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Sure. I accept those terms. That makes sense to me. Let's go ahead and head where we're going. On the local street corner, you find Friniwin addressing a crowd of onlookers. The cult would have you believe Hesh is a loveless being, a creature of will and power alone. But does Hesh not make its presence felt in all our lives? And is that not in itself an act of love? A noise from the crowd suggests Friniwin has given them something to think about. Braille pulls you aside. These are not Hesh's teachings. You must stop her at once. Why don't you lead the way? Why would I be the one doing the talking? You're the Hessian. Friniwin plies the crowd with promises of an accepting God. If I openly forbid it, the notion becomes only more tantalizing. You must undermine the sermon, lead them to doubt. What does it matter anyways? What's the harm in letting them believe the jelly loves them? The abyss cannot be courted by its supplicants. Ooh. Hesh is unknowable. To fool themselves only takes them further from enlightenment. Perish the thought. Let's do it. You make your way to the front of the crowd. Yes, I can see from your face that you have questions. Oh, sucker punch, Friniwin. Just straight up, boom, busting out of this with violence. No, they have support. They have a couple of civilian laborers to back them up. I think we're ready for this, though. That's why we took the extra negotiation card. If Hesh is loving, what's up with the derricks? The derricks, child? Lumen is a gift. It brings light into the shadows. Right, but the folks who plummet don't exactly get a say, do they? I was sold to the derricks when I was a kid. Hesh will support this rightful endeavor. Who are you trying to kid? Don't listen to her. Heckler. Molo is sabotaging your negotiation. Increases Friniwin's damage by 1. Okay. But they're only applying arguments. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking brain gills, right? Tactical mind. Get 1 extra card at the start of our turn, and then we're gonna build rapport. Yep. 2 influence with composure. At that point, we can safely fast talk one of these away. I think that's fair. We need to get these hecklers out of here. Let's listen here, you darn hecklers. You dare to insult and act like a Hesh? I was sold to the derricks. Don't you talk to me like that. We really... Okay, so what we need to do is... So here's how we're going to handle it. We're going to get rid of the Wrath of Hesh. Then we're going to duplicate one of our arguments at random. Then we're going to improvise a card. Oh, it doesn't lower the price, though. Oh, it doesn't lower the price. Well, that was a bit of a waste. Okay. That's fine. 1 resolve and 1 composure to a friendly argument. I'm thinking at this point, what we need to do is... Let's threaten this heckler. Ah, darn it. That's not what I needed. I should have done this one. Okay, so what we can do is we can use inspiration to get rid of this heckler. Right? And then... Oh, what? To a friendly argument at the start of the turn. Here, we'll shut this down here. Yeah. When an argument of Frenowin's is removed or destroyed, all other arguments gain 1 resolve. Oh snap! We need to keep that under wraps. That's gonna get out of control. And then the zeal, 2 resolve for every enemy argument. Let's fast talk this prayer of Hesh away. I think that's important. We're still getting some damage on the core argument, and then at this point, I think we'll apply some composure here. It's still going to be enough to destroy it, but it won't carry over into anything else. So I probably should have, elucidated. That's okay. No, I don't think so. Yeah, you say that, but I'm thinking right here we're going to get rid of this heckler right now. And then we're going to fast talk. And then, what is this? Restore 2 resolve for every enemy argument. No, let's just hit the core argument with some more fast talk. Let me tell you how it is. Oh, Frenowin's getting impatient. Uh-huh. Let's see what quick thinking gets us. Ooh, observation. That'll work. I'll get rid of the Wrath of Hesh. And then I think we duplicate one of our arguments, and then we go ahead and we take the inspiration. We're getting fatigued, so we're not getting any more experience, and they're getting impatient, but at this point, we're just going to whittle down the core argument. Restore 4 resolve for every enemy argument. Nah. Let's keep hitting this. Let's keep hitting the core argument down pretty hard. And then, actually, I would like intrigue back, and oh no, it's not enough. I should have done it twice. That was a misplay. I haven't got all day. That's okay. You're out of here. Your argument is very weak. You can't justify how we were sold to the Derricks. That's not a thing. Double composure on all arguments is nice. Draw 2 cards and upgrade them for this negotiation. For the entire negotiation. But do you get to pick the upgrade? Could be doubling composure is better. Doubling composure helps keep your resolve up. You've passed up this card 5 times. Choose it now and get a bonus of 20 shills. Oh, what? What? You're going to give me 20 shills for taking this card just because I've passed? Okay, well, we have to do that. I want the 20 shills. Fine, we'll take plead. That's fine. It costs nothing. I suppose that's good enough. Okay, so build rapport. We have ambush. Automatically placed in your hand at the start of the negotiation. Ooh. Gain 3 influence and apply 3 composure to it. No. No. I want that initial rapport. Fast talk. Spend 1 influence. This card costs 0 or gain 1 influence. We don't have a problem gaining influence, so let's make the card cost 0. It's more fast talk in a turn. Destroy. No. I don't like that. Let's gain 1 influence, and then this one is going to be, yep, draw a card. Okay, works for me. Hesh doesn't task us with anything we're not strong enough to handle, of course. Tell that to the old-timers who are going to die out there before they work off their debts. The soft mumbling of the crowd has turned into something more like indigestion. The preacher has lost her hold on the audience, and they begin to disperse. Of course. Come with me, Frenowin. We have a lot to talk about. Braille, I told you not to follow me. This is the path Hesh has set for me. If you think Hesh wants you hanged for heresy, well, who am I to deny your fate? We'll see what Hesh truly intends for me. Surprisingly, the priest lashes out. Guess it's a fight or nothing. Self-defense. We've got to do it. Not going to let me do this alone. Good deal. Good deal. I accept those terms. Let's go with... See, I'm getting a status effect, but it doesn't look like I'm getting any damage. The end of anyone's turn, apply 2 heal. Species boon. All panic meters increase by 1 upon this fighter's death. Let's try a fight dirty. Alright, let's apply 2 bleed, and then a stab, and then an elbow strike. Promise of Annihilation. The next card played will expend. So that means what? We'll just get to use it once? That's fine. Look, we're gonna go for another bleed. Stab, and then an elbow strike. Yeah, you're out of here. You don't stand a chance. So the real question is, are we gonna finish them? Or accept their surrender? I mean, they attacked us. But they're gonna get hanged for heresy. No, we're in the middle of the street, although it is a battle of self-defense. No, let's not execute them. The last thing we need to do is be hated by somebody in the cult. Let's accept their surrender. That's fine. Draw 3 cards, gain 2 counter, attack 2 random enemies, add a copy of this card to your discard, spend 2 combo, draw a card. Oh, interesting. Yeah, none of these seem great. I'm thinking Switchblade, though. I like that, a way to spend combo that's not a finisher. A copy of this card to your discard. So it duplicates itself into your discard, and then you get to draw a card for 0? That's kind of fun. That helps you rotate through your deck faster, right? Well done, Grifter. I'm glad you were able to discredit her before the bloodshed. I'll take Fernowin back to the cult. She'll have a great deal of recanting to do. May you walk in the shadows, Grifter. Even if you prefer your flotsam life. Get paid 60 shills. I'd like to remove a negotiation card. Honestly, I'm kind of not feeling these hostility cards. In fact, I would like to be totally removed of all our hostility cards. Especially the one that's not upgraded. Excellent. Alright, what have we here? Ooh, Perry is trying to get Gura to turn informant. Gura is looking to looking for help to get out of this arrangement. Focus on negotiation, which we could easily do. 70 shills, and we get a graft. Something special about this place. You could gather your resolve. You could go here to gather your health. Well, we might as well restore our health. Then what do we have? Competing bids. Middleman, restoration, 55 shills, 60 shills, upgraded card. I want a graft. Let's go get our health. At the healing spring. Find a fissure in the ground with toxic vapors. On the far side, you spot a rare healing wort grown fat with broad leaves under the lumen's influence. Eat until you can't eat anymore. Max HP up, but take 15 hit points worth of damage. Ooh, I kind of want to do that. Max HP plus 10? But then we're going to go down to 45 health. I think we do it. I think that's easy to do on the first day. You pound back fruit after fruit, pausing only to devour mouthfuls of leaves. You pass out, alien chemicals coursing through your system, and alien thoughts coursing through your head. You wake up in a puddle of fruit juice in your own filth. Nice. Good times. Now, as we were, since this one's negotiation, we don't really have to worry about the health yet. It might be a concern. Maybe we should buy some food at the Grogan Dog? Let's play it safe. You're confronted by a scavenger. It's you, but you're alive. I found some of your stuff. I think you should buy it. It wants to be with you. What? Whenever you gain dominance, deal 1 damage to all enemy arguments. Oh, this is my stuff. This is my stuff. stuff. Oh, interesting. So you can... Where does this stuff come from? I told you. I found it. It was yours, but that was another time. It's best if you don't ask questions about it. Interesting. Well, we're not really going the road of dominance, so as much as Contractor helped us out while we were doing... Contractor helped us out while we were doing dominance, it doesn't help us out with diplomacy. The Recycler... Expend a card, draw a card? No. Makeshift dagger. Meh. Double-barreled bounty hunter. This is interesting. But it gives impatience. I don't know if I want any... Oh, no. Gain 3 temporary power and expend. I do want to pay 32 shills for that. That was actually a really good card. It's 3 power for that turn. Yeah, that's a good card. I'll take that one. Falling into old patterns, huh? Well, just that one. I'm good now, thanks. Don't be too careful out there. You'll put me out of business. You blink and Plundak is gone. Okay, cool. Now, back to the Grogan Dog. I'm thinking 22 shills. I get my 15 HP back. I get 1 lousy card. I think that's worth the hit points, actually. We're going to have one of Fish's famous fish cakes. I'm hurt, Fish. Here, have a fish cake. Thanks. Yeah, gotta get bloated. Ooh, I'm a little bloated. Didn't we take the... Oh, no, we did not take the one where we get to eat once for... without a penalty. That's terrible. Nobody eats them for the taste, that's for sure. Fair enough. Back to the map. Yep. I want this one right here. Works here. Proprietor, what are you selling? Like most foremen, Goad prefers folks who can get the job done. The Kradeshi looks you up and down in suspicion. Alright, what you... Oh, that's it? You're not going to sell me anything? Hello, Sal. Alright, Gura. If the strain in his brow is anything to go by, Gura might be open to a new line of work. Yeah, we know what happens when Gura doesn't like you. You get the whispered rumors. Okay. Alright. Day to you. Let's see. Hey, do you, I'm no rat, I swear. I won't talk, you hear me? That's, you can tell Perry his threats won't make no difference. Hold on, what's Perry threatening you for? You aren't one of Perry's goons? He wants me to snitch, but I ain't suicidal. Back on the derrick, we learned to keep our mouths shut. Want me to get him off your back? I can offer that kind of service. At a good rate, even. Hesh, you'd do that? Yup. Sure would. I want that graft. Yeah, I want that graft. Let's do it. Ooh. Oh, hard facts. We could go for the keep cool. This freaking card again. I guess it's apply 2 composure to a random argument and increased by 1 for each card played this turn. That's not bad. But this doubles composure on all arguments. I think we're going to grab Keep Cool. Even though this is listed as a higher rarity, it's uncommon versus common, I like this card. When played properly, this card can be very powerful. You get Perry to lay off, and I'll pay you what you're worth, I swear. I just want to live and let live, you know? Sure thing. Leave it to me. I got your back, Gura. This time around, I promise I'm not going to hurt you. Not like last time. Alright, what do we got here? Perry? Oh, he's got other Admiralty people here. Perry is rumored to be engaged in criminal activity on the side. Regardless of if it's true, you'd hate to be the one who started the rumor. Keep on the good side of the Admiralty, and your livelihood will benefit all the more for it. Gura says you've been harassing him. Trying to get him to snitch on something?
Assetto.
Oh, on something alright. What Gura knows could put a lot of people behind bars. I thought he might turn informant with a little pressure. Do the right thing. You know how it is. Why, you got some leverage I could use to make it stick? If I pick a fight with Perry, I've got to also deal with Fizzluck, his buddy. So I guess one of the Admiralty is here not necessarily supporting the other. That's interesting. Offer to help convince Gura. I'm not really working for the Admiralty on this one. I would like you to leave Perry alone. Let's go with that. What good's an informant if you have to strong-arm them? I think it's in your best interest to back off. Why in the hesh would I do that? Abuse of power. Oh, you Admiralty types. All the same. So, I'm thinking initial rapport. You and I know something these goons don't, right? It's called... It's called deflection and intrigue. Boom. That's right. Here's how it's gonna be. You listen up. I'm pretty fast talking this time around. I'm not convinced. Planted fake evidence on me? Oh, you Admiralty types are always the same. With that nonsense, I swear. Interrogate? Nah. That's not how it's gonna be. Help me out here. Don't interrogate me. Come on. Instead... Yeah. Instead, we're gonna do something like this. And some deflection. And... You know what? Let's just go ahead and double all our composure. How about that? Let's have a discussion about this. Let me loosen these purse strings for you. Frisk? Steals 10 shills from Sal and removes 1 frisk. Nah, bro. That's not how it's gonna go. Not at all. What the hesh? Dude. Not cool. I'm thinking first we're just gonna annihilate this thing. Just listen here. That's over, okay? Then what I'd really like to do is duplicate my tactical mind, so I'm drawing 2 of them now. Oh, that elucidate is really paying off. And then we're gonna get upgraded composure. 4 damage to Sal's core argument. That's okay, we've got composure. We can handle your false evidence. You don't think so? Ooh, oh, extra. Okay. Trying to hit that resolve. I understand. Alright. So we're gonna grab some inspiration here. And then 1 influence here. 1 influence here. Yep, and then you're only going after the tactical mind. I'm thinking more influence actually, with composure. I can see you're a person of caliber. Yeah. And not integrity. Interrogation. Okay, let's see if we can wrap this up this go around here. So I'd like to hit you for 3. Yep. And then another 3, another 3. We're gonna spend the influence to keep hitting you with that stuff. Then I'm thinking we're going to improvise a card. This one is gain an influence. Nope, we're gonna spend an influence to hit you with this one for free. Yup. 4 damage to Sal's core argument. Yeah, we could just offer some deflection. That's fine. You're gonna hurt our resolve a little bit, but ultimately, you're going down. There's not much more you can do. Okay, hold on. So once we get the influence, our intrigue is all... You're shut down. You're done. You exchange a meaningful glance with Perry. Ah, win 10 negotiations. Got a point. Yeah, we're not going hostility. Draw 2 cards and upgrade them for this negotiation. Gain 2 influence at the end of the turn. Lose 2 influence. I'm not necessarily feeling any of these. I want the shills. We will, however, upgrade deflection. Apply 4 composure to all your arguments and expend. This synergizes with keep cool. This is just a good for composure. I think we're going to take this one, even though it's an expend, which I don't really... I think that's the better call. Yeah, because we still have 2 other deflections, and keep cool synergizes with that because this one does not have expend. So I think that's still the better call. You press your Gura, and all that'll do is get you some rushed bad intel, and a dead informant once word gets out that he snitched. You step back, Gura thinks that you're okay, and you can be trusted when the time comes. The time comes, what time? It's Murder Bay. Gura's no crook. He just has the bad luck of being in the wrong place all the time. Eventually things will get too hot, and then Gura will come to you with all the juicy gossip you could want. Patience isn't my particular virtue, but you're not wrong. Fine, I can wait. Tell Gura I respect his decision. Very cool. Alright, let's go back and tell Gura. Perry won't be bothering you anymore. You don't need to worry about that. Geez, Sal, you really did that? You sure do deliver. Thanks a million. I can just live my life. Murder baby darned. Yeah, murder baby darned. 70 shills. And a graft. Okay, so they're all battle grafts. That's okay. They're going to come fully upgraded. So because we have premium quality, the first graft you install is immediately upgraded. So, let's see. At the end of every turn, gain 1 counter for every 3 defense you have. I'm not stoked about that one. At the end of your turn, gain defense equal to half of your combo. And then the darn recycler, which we don't want. So it's between these 2. I wish I could see what the upgrade options would be once it upgrades. That might help my decision, but I suppose that's part of it. You just have to know. And learning is half the battle. So this is more offense for defense, and this is defense for offense. Okay, let's look. So we don't really have much to apply combos. This spends combo. This one can build combo, and that's it. We don't really have a lot of else to employ combo. We do have a lot that can deploy defense. So I'm thinking 1 counter for every 3 defense means on average, you know, with a couple of these, we'll have, you know, at least 2 counter? It's not bad. This synergizes if we take more defense cards. This synergizes if we take more combo cards. I would ultimately like to get more combo cards, because that works with this. Nope, we're going with the body piercing, I think. Lose half your combo whenever you take damage. So this, like, prevents your combo from... Nah, we're going with the body piercing. Graft upgraded. Gain 2 counter for every 3 defense you have. That's pretty cool. That's not bad. That's not bad. Gift 100 shills to your friends grants heavy lifting. At the start of each battle, gain 4 defense and 2 temporary power. Oh. That's actually not so bad. For 100 shills? And that 4 defense would immediately give us 2 counter, and if we played a deflection, That's not bad. It's kind of a one-trick pony because it's only at the start of the battle, but... No, let's save up. I want to get a pet. We're saving up. We can always come back here if we change our mind. The remains of a recent skirmish, something to loot, or friend Braille is in trouble. You have a chance to save him before it's too late. Son of a gun. We always have to go save our friends. If I don't... So we have nobody. We've upset nobody. We've played the diplomatic road this whole game, focusing on diplomacy and people that like us. And so far, Gura likes us, Murcott, Braille, and Fish, which Fish is always a given. So... if we don't save Braille, Braille is likely to die. I think we have to. As much as the loot there might be interesting, I think we have to save Braille to continue with this diplomatic sort of ally road that we're going down. Ooh, you find Braille under Stolo's heel, looking one blow away from the worst day of his life. No, I'm saving him. You make enough of a racket to draw Stolo's attention, and Braille looks up at you with wide eyes. Sal? This has nothing to do with you, Hunter. Stay out of it. Self-defense, 4-star battle? Ooh, it's a Luminari. Why is a legendary Luminari after another cultist? No, I'd like you to leave. We're gonna try and do this. I'm afraid it does. You see, Braille's my friend. Yeah, you pick him poorly then. Don't I know it? Tell me something I don't know. Alright, let's get some influence. Hit you with one of these. And then... yeah, I'm thinking 4 composure on all arguments, sure. And then we'll spend an influence there. Alright. What you got? Okay, so... we're gonna go ahead and... let's see. So if we do this, we can... oh, that's not what I wanted. So all this damage is coming from the Wrath of Hesh. I don't think bait's gonna help us against the Wrath of Hesh. Let's go with we're gonna give you 2 vulnerability then. Instead, though, what I would like to do is... I think we have to go with the Tactical Minds, and then spend an influence here on the Wrath of Hesh. Yeah. That's... it was our influence. We spent our influence, but we're gonna get more cards now. Right, so now what we're looking at is, yep, Brain Gills and the Instincts to give us 2 influence, and we're gonna put this influence... that's going to make that more difficult to go after. So we can play this one for free. Yep. Aha! Because of that vulnerability. Oh, we got the extra... that extra damage because of the vulnerability. That's good stuff. Yeah, let's duplicate an argument, and then we'll just come after your core argument there. So we got an extra tactical mind argument, which is really good. At this point, you're pretty much done. This would have been the time to use a wide deflection and then a keep cool, but we don't even need that. If we just come after the core argument, I mean, that's pretty much it. Stolo didn't stand a chance. We're kind of quickly becoming, like, a very powerful negotiator. Oh, another intrigue or drain resolve. Oh, darn. We have an intrigue. Another intrigue might be nice. That's a heavy hitter if you have the influence to spend. Because you're talking, if you have one influence, you're already dealing max damage, and then plus an additional 4 damage is 7 on a 1 cost. Drain Resolve, it's just a 2 Resolve swing for a Manipulate. I'd rather go with the Intrigue. That's a really good card. Big heavy hitter. And Sal's Instincts is ready to level up. Obtuse, Mean, and Inspiration, no. Flatter, Compliment, or Attitude. Spend 1 influence, deals 2 bonus damage, hits all opponents' arguments, gain 2 influence, then deal damage equal to half your influence to a random opponent argument. Those are all good, yeah. We're going to take Diplomatic Instincts. Oh, very nice. You step off now and be content with the beating you gave him. Otherwise...
Yes,
fine, but remember this, Braille. Remember, I would have killed you without a second thought. Thanks, Sal. You saved my skin there. It's the least I could do. Hey, look at that! We got somebody to love us without having to pay them money. Heal 3 health whenever you win a negotiation. Oh, that's pretty cool. Reason saved their life? I mean, you know, NBD, as you do. You take Braille to shelter, and after dressing his wounds, you get back on the road. Alright. Back to the Grogan Dog. Let's do it. Fish greets you enthusiastically. Sal, I've lined up a great opportunity for you. Those 2 over there are night merchants. They sell rare goods you can't get nowhere else, and it just so happens they need your help. Only be in one place at a time. Go ingratiate yourself. Yep, we know this mission. Okay, so seems like this one is pretty straightforward. We know it's Plaka the Swab. We know about them a little bit. I don't know if they're going to continue to be the one that sells the animals. But Endo, this is a new person. Either Endo's got a smudge on his nose or the Call of the Divine has turned his gaze within. Help Endo with some wildlife management. Customers late on their payments to Plaka Swab, time to make them pay up. So this last time resulted in us having to rip a graft out. No, they're the graft dealer. They are not the beast dealer, but the grafts are good. But they're going to make us rip that graft out, and that's not... I think we fight the nighttime monsters, some wildlife management. That's more of an honorable job, and we have a lot of health. We can afford to do that. Let's do that. I'm a friend of Fish's. How can I help? Fish tells me you're pretty good with a blade. I get by. Sounds like you need something stabbed. Is it with 4 legs or 2? Yes. Let's just call it an infestation. It's getting in the way of my good deeds. And it's another cult of Hesh priest, which we're trying to build up. I'll get you there, and you flash or steal or whatever it is hunters do. Sounds good. You make it sound exciting. Yeah, Plaka dislikes me. I got it. You're the thrill seeker, and I'm the client. Let's go. You're going to help Endo instead of me? You know who I am? Very important. Folks who say so usually aren't. Yeah, exactly. No, you're just going to... No, I don't know if it's going to be the same mission with them, but... They made me rip that graft out of that person's head, or I would have had to confront them, and either way, somebody would have disliked me. So this way, only one person dislikes me. Alright, let's get this monster nest purged, then. Endo leads you to the cave, which emanates a stink you can't quite place. Here it is. What do you want me to do? Oh, Hesh! It's a spitting yote. At least the monster's got respect for your time. Not so bad. We got this. Okay, so I'm thinking all this damage is going to you, Endo. I'm okay with that, actually. I'm really okay with that. Let's gain a little bit of power. And then I'm thinking stab and elbow strike. Yep. And then let's go ahead and do extra combo, shall we? Boom. Adios. Okay, so we're getting a status effect. We could use a little bit of defense from a pool of special cards. Okay, so this is fun. Spend 2 combo and then draw a card. Yeah, I like that one. That's fun because then it put 2 copies in the discard. That's a fun card. What we need is a lot more combo though in order to build off of it, or else, you know, we're not really getting anywhere. So if we put this defense, we should get at the end of your turn. We only need 4 defense to weather this. It's going to give us a counterattack. Let's see what Fighting Dirty gets us. Ooh, apply 2 wound. Yeah, let's do that. There you go. That'll end this battle really fast, actually. Very good. Alright, let's get a battle card. Gain 1 power, discard a card, gain actions equal to its cost plus 1. So we spend 1 to discard a card, so at best you're just swapping 1 card for another and not really changing any actions, but you're going to get at least 1 extra action if it costs 1. Or uppercut. I gotta go with uppercut. That's actually a really good card because it's a permanent power. Yeah, that's a really good card, actually. Battle upgrade, elbow strike. Expend... spend up to 3 combo, deal 2 bonus damage per combo spent. A finishing elbow strike. That's okay. That doesn't get us combo, but that's still not bad. Still not bad. New battle card, Razor Spine. Hold on. Hello. Draw a card, destroy after 2 uses. And it does 6. I mean, it's better than a sharp stick in the eye, right? And we got 4 resolve. Hesh and Hesh spit. Enough. The god of salt didn't slither forth so you could squander its holy name. All the same, you've done what I asked, and I am grateful. The market awaits. Let's be off. Very good. Let's go to the night market. This is it, huh? Pretty modest. It doesn't exist for the decor. The gods here are unbound by tax or law. And you're welcome to do your shopping. Fish was right. You do good work. Endo now likes you. So it does look like the same people here. Plaka does the grafts. Rake is a battle vendor. Endo's a negotiation vendor. And this person does beasts. I wonder if we got this vendor because we've been focused on negotiation or because we've been helping the cult of Hesh. The Bell of Hesh has no room to shelter all. For a price. Okay, so for 37 shills, we can remove a negotiation card. We can get rid of our last intimidation. I'm tempted to do that. Buying time. Spend 2 influence. Gain 2 actions. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. The next card played this turn is played twice. Expend. Another really good one. Nah, but we want to make use of our second perk. Let's go... I'd like to remove our final Intimidate card. It's the last hostility card we have, and then we're all Diplomacy and Manipulation, trying to get our deck like tightened up. But let's go see about the pets. Frolic of the Beast stands before you. Yep. Is it people? Not even close. Oh yeah, it is people. So let's see. We got a Wild Urchin or a Wild Luminosite. What cards do you have? No, these are all single-use cards. I don't want any of those. Let's see, Wilson. That thing reeks of Lumen. It sure does. That's a Luminosite. The cult harvests them as larvae from the Hessian Sea and force feeds them lumen as they grow. Makes them mean and tough. And smelly. So, yeah, there's actually a social boon and a social bane for For a wild animal? What? I wonder. Oh, I wonder if that's what the training does. Let's look at Squirt. What is that? That's an urchin. Native to Groutbog, these walking mouths reproduce faster than any other species. Also 50 shills. It doesn't really tell me much about their skills. Don't worry about this one, it's fixed. I want the luminosite. I'll take it. Excellent. Try not to break it, alright. So it's trained now. A trained luminosite. That's fun. Upgrade Wilson. Upgrading your pet makes it stronger in battle but does not train it. I think that's valuable. That's going to help us to lean a little bit on that. Let's do that. Let's upgrade it. Can you improve Wilson at all? Yeah, I think I can. Puts Wilson aside and leads him behind a curtain. You try not to listen as Frolic of the Beasts gets to work. Finally they emerge. Wilson looks healthy, if a bit wary. Here you go. Better than new. Ooh. Okay. That's fun stuff. We could get another pet. Oh, we could, no. I would like to remove this final. I would like to remove this final card. Yep, I would like to remove Threaten, please. Cannot repeat this action at this time. Ah, it gets pricier the more you do it. No, that's good though. Now our negotiation deck is very, very tight. Okay. What are we looking at here? We've got Gura has a gift for you. That's not bad. Or we could heal up to 75. I'm thinking we'll be okay. Let's take the gift. Liquid Courage sounds pretty good. Gura's happy to see you. I found something the other day, made me think of you. You don't have to take it if it'll bog you down, but it's yours. No, I'll take it. 6 Composure. Could be helpful. Alright, let's get back to the Grogan Dog. Pretty sure I know what's about to happen. Yup. So it looks like this is about the same as it was. Kashio has ended up here. And, oh, a new person. Go down quiet, Hunter, I promise. It'll be just like going to sleep. So I could attack Kashio's Goon. Spark Baron's Bullet. A new... Okay, so this is a different boss. We do have a pet. We should convince Koff to help us with our negotiation, even though they're afraid of Kashio. I think that's the right thing to do. Koff, you're the bouncer. You want to be served in my bar? You better listen up. Keep that beast away from me. Trained Luminosite. Oh, target an opponent's argument for more damage. That's fun. That's real fun. Oh, check this. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. So we'll do Wide Deflection, then Brain Gills for Keep Cool. To double our composure everywhere. Ooh, how fun is that? And then we're going to build Rapport. That's right. That's right. You didn't see that coming, did you, Koff? Expect me to believe that? Oh, you're going down. You're going down. I'm thinking we're going to do Tactical Minds, duplicate one of them, and then put some intrigue on you there. Trained Luminosite's really helping with this negotiation too. That's awesome. Not convinced, eh? How about that, huh? There you go. That's not going to... Well, no, we still have influence. Oh, nope, it's not enough. I was hoping it's at random. That's okay. The Luminosite, yeah, is going to push that our direction. So we get another negotiation card. 3 smarts and 1 vulnerability. That's an extra action, but I think this is what we need, right? Is a heavy composure gain, aplomb. Let's take that. And then, of course, we're going to upgrade Intrigue. 4 additional damage. It has a higher base damage. It deals 6 additional damage. Well, we always have the influence. This seems like a better gain. Because 4 and 4 is 8, 3 and 6 is 9. So this is going to be better assuming we have the influence. And we're usually going to have the influence. This is what we want, is sticky, so that it stays in our hand until we need it. That's a really powerful upgrade for that card. Draw 2 extra cards at the start of your turn, expend. Draw 1 extra card at the start of your turn, expend, but it costs nothing. I think really when it comes down to it, we want to draw 2 cards. Even if it costs 1 to play this card, that's the right decision. Right? Yeah, I'd rather draw 2 cards. And we got 3 health. You gonna make me do your job for you, Cough? Come on. I guess not. Alright, let's defend the Grogendog. Better late than never. Alright, let's do this. I was itching for a fight. Damage to all of us and a status effect. Son of a gun. Playing this card triggers Voltaic. Galvanized is removed when this card goes into your discard pile. Prevents attack damage for 1 turn. Okay, first things first. We're going to get some combo, right? And then we're going to switch the blade up. Put that over there. Oh, bloated. That's okay. We're going to put the defense on us. Get a little bit of counterattack. Oh, we get another one? Let's fight dirty. That's good. I accept those terms. Yep. More defense. Okay, that's going to block the whole attack. Yeah, counter +4. Boom, there you go. Kindling. What the heck was that? 6 damage for me. Do I want to spend Razor Spine? I don't think so. Draw a card, Galvanized. Playing this card triggers Voltaic. Galvanized is removed when this card goes into your discard pile. What is Voltaic? It doesn't say what Voltaic is. So he galvanizes my cards. Yeah, we don't want to use those if we can help it. There it is. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage for every galvanized card you've played this turn. Ooh. Nope, I don't like that. Kindling. When Grifter Salve receives damage, reduce Kindling by 1 and apply Kindling to the attacker. At the end of Grifter Salve's turn, convert all Kindling to temporary power. Okay, so we can get some defense. Alright, and then I think we're just going to have to elbow strike and get another finishing strike on you. Yeah, we're just going to have to let those galvanized cards go. Right. So we got a counterattack. We took a little bit of damage. Status effect will be applied. Right, so we're kind of trading Kindling at this point. I did get temporary power. Alright, we got the Oppressor Cell. That's a really nice one, actually. Okay, our defense is galvanized. We can go straight for an additional power. Yeah, let's do that. And then a stab. That's a lot of damage, actually. Plus that Luminosite is making money! Reinforce. That's a lot of defense. Holy moly, that's a lot of defense. Alright, let's go with Hammer Grip. We need more combo cards. And then, of course, we're going to switch Blade again. And... nope, that's galvanized. Let's put some defense on us. It's about the best we can do in this situation. Exposed. Counterattack. See, that counterattack is making us money. Prevents attack damage for this turn. Oh, when receiving defense, receive less defense. I don't want to play any of these galvanized cards. Oh, that voltaic stack is going up there. We need to watch that. So we don't get to draw a card without the 2 combo, but we do get to keep playing this card for free. So we're gonna do that. Yep, and then stab, and then elbow strike. Yep, and then we're just gonna end the turn. There you go, Cough, making money. That reinforce is going down. Alright, let's uppercut. Yep, and then stab. I don't see a reason to keep this person alive. Do we know what card they're going to give us? I feel like if they work for Casio, like this is the one time I'm not afraid to execute somebody is during a boss fight. I think... would there be a benefit to keeping a boss alive and accepting their surrender? Gosh darn it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go with my gut, and my gut says execution. Get out of here. You shouldn't have attacked me in Fish's bar. Come on. Telomere hates you. Killed their friend. See? That's how it happens. Take 1 damage whenever you use an item. Ooh. You've incurred her fury. Will likely face the consequences. Killed their friend Bully. I mean... come on. They... That's not fair. That's not... Okay, so I guess whenever you kill somebody, no matter what it is, you're taking a card and then you're accepting a social bane. That's kind of crummy. It is what it is. Alright, so we get to choose a battle card. A finisher is nice, but we need... Ooh. Whenever you discard a card, gain 1 power until the end of your turn. Expend. But this is like, yeah, this is to synergize with discards, which we don't have. What we need is combo. This is good right here. Yeah, we'll take a Hilt Bash. And get a free negotiation card. Improvise a card with 0 cost from your discard pile. Costs 1 less for each influence you have. Lose 1 influence. So that's pretty darn good, actually. I think we'll take that. Appeal to Reason. That's a pretty darn good card. Okay, battle upgrade. We got better elbow strike. Expend, discard a card. I mean, can we just keep it? Can we just not upgrade it? Come on, that's so unfair. Okay, we'll take the discard a card. Then we got bolstered plating. For 1 action, gain 1 defense per card in your hand. That's pretty good. That synergizes with our graft really well too. Then we get shills and we get some resolve. And we get a graft reward. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. Enemies no longer surrender. What? I feel like that's a do or die sort of graft. I don't like that. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. Battle card upgrades with multiple upgrades now have 1 option fewer. That doesn't sound good either. Whenever you gain influence, deal 2 damage to a random enemy argument. Now that is where we want to be. Right there. Yep. Fish carefully navigates the mess of her bar, favoring her side. Yep. I know. She's injured, not doing so well. We've seen this part of the story before, so at this point, we are free to go ahead and stay the night. Let's rest in the back. Good night's rest can't hurt. Unless I
Cheers.
wake up dead. Your bed calls to you. The moonlight cuts through the window like the glint of a knife. Go to sleep. Alright, so yeah, we got a lot more cards. We got rid of our bloated card. We've got a little bit of heal whenever we negotiate. Some more people that liked us. And then, of course, Telomere now hates us. Then we got a couple of grafts. Pretty good day. Pretty good day indeed. I don't know how many... These are maneuvers. So these are items. So green cards are items, and we'll take 1 damage whenever we use this, or that. Okay, it's not the worst thing in the world. But that's where we're going to wrap up this episode, as we slept through the night, gripping our knife, and everything was better. Slept that way every night since we were 12. Alright, so at this point we've got more things to do. We don't really have... this is all... Yeah, this is all fairly simple, straightforward from the last day. I know this episode has run long. I'm trying to get to where we're doing a day per episode, so I admit that it went a bit long. We'll try to get it a little faster. I know as we hear the story, it will be quicker and quicker because stuff will repeat. But for now, I'm trying to read everything individually. Until next time, we'll do day 2. Take care.